it a second. Welcome to Crimson Guitars, everyone. Welcome to Luthiers Question Time.
Burn it! Oh, yay!
What's that? That was a theme tune.
What? There was a theme tune?
Yes, do you not remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, on all the videos. Hello.
No,
Welcome to...
I just remember the even older one, where it's Welcome to Crimson Guitars. Luthiers tips, tricks and training with me, Ben Crow, Crimson Guitars in the UK.
Yes, I remember that.
Yep, remember that one.
I remember that well. Yes. Hello, everyone. I haven't actually had coffee, Thomas. I'm just, I don't know.
Overtired.
Yeah. Running on pure adrenaline.
As always.
Yes, it will tail off shortly.
That's how it works in this building.
Yes.
We do have coffee too, but we're
Only
slowly running out of coffee machines.
We are running
slowly
out of coffee
dying.
machines and coffee.
We've gone from 3 down to 2 and now down to 1.
They keep breaking.
They keep dying. We use
them
them all the time. Yes. If you want to donate us a coffee machine, please do.
But a nice one.
But a nice one. Bring us a coffee machine. But a nice one.
With a milk frother.
Yes,
that'd be great.
Of course.
So yeah, this is episode 20.
Episode 20.
20.
Wow.
Almost as old as I am.
Are we doing this for 20 weeks then?
Yes, apparently.
Wow.
Yeah. Apparently we have.
That's almost half. 6 weeks' time would be half a year.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, if you have any guitar buildery type questions.
Or just questions.
Or any questions.
Anything.
We are here for guitar tips and also therapy, if you would like.
Absolutely everything.
We have had a question emailed into us. And I will read that out. I'll try and not get
Because we do often
get
questions.
so many questions.
We get a lot of questions. In the interest of trying to save time.
We're going to answer the questions on this stream.
Do them on the stream.
So hopefully the people...
So I don't have to spend half an hour typing out an email trying to explain exactly how to do something when we can just put it on a YouTube video
and then just copy paste a link into the... There you go. So, it doesn't actually say a name. Nathan emailed a question, and he said, I'm working on a 3-piece guitar neck at the moment, and I'm curious if backlighting to find gaps in my joints is a good test, or if it is showing non-issues, i.e. gaps that will go away once the glue dries, and make me fix them unnecessarily and rejoint until there's not much punctuation in this, and rejoin until there's not enough wood left. If backlighting is too much, what test/measurement would you guys recommend? So, generally, I mean, our planer and our sander are really good, so generally I don't worry too much about that, most of the time. But I was always taught that if you could hold it with finger pressure and you can't see a gap, you can't see any obvious gaps, then that is good enough to clamp. And as Sam said, you can also
clamp the shit
out of it. The bits you need to worry about on like a multi-lam neck is that they're square to each other, because if the middle piece is like a weird, like especially if one side is angled and the other side is flat and you glue it together and then you're trying to find a center, it'll be different on either side, and then when you carve the neck, it'll be weird, it'll be off-center and stuff like that. So you need to make sure that it is square.
You can always check, this is more for body blanks, but whenever I'm jointing stuff out on the planer, you can tell a good joint where you put the second part of your blank on, and its friction will hold it in place if you try and move it.
Yeah, I do that as well. Friction is a good indicator. Because if
there's gaps, it will just slip.
It slips around.
It will slip, but
if there's minimal gappage, it's harder to push it around.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a good way to do it with the bodies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, a light box might be a bit overkill, especially because you're working with wood, which is full of little inclusions and defects and gaps. And
I used a light box on my course.
for tops.
For tops.
Yes, yeah, that makes more sense.
But on an acoustic back and sides.
But that's kind of more necessary because at that point you're dealing with two bits of like, what,
3 mil, 2 mil,
Yeah.
yeah.
bits of wood with a very fine edge.
Yeah.
You know, and something you can't put much pressure on, clamping wise at all.
No.
So you need a really tight joint there.
Yes.
Otherwise it will just break in half.
Yes, that was a long day.
Yeah.
The first time you ever do that.
You still hate shooting boards.
I still hate shooting boards, yeah.
I love them.
It's probably because, well, I think my course just put me off planes, just because people spent far too long sharpening plane blades, and I was like, I want to build guitars, I don't want to sharpen plane blades. Like,
I like a sharp plane, but yes,
I like a sharp plane, but I don't want to do it myself, is my point. If someone wants to sharpen all of my planes, I don't own many, then yeah, cool, do that. Yes. Are there any more questions?
Hopefully that answers that.
Hopefully that answers the question. So basically the answer is you don't really need a light box.
That's a bit overkill.
It might
Especially
be
when
overkill.
you're doing something over the length of a neck blank.
Yes.
You know, that's a very
It's going to be a long bit of
area.
wood, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, I would just try and make sure each piece is square.
And you know, yeah, if you're running them through a planar thickness or a thickness sander, it should get them pretty flat.
Yeah.
And again, clamping is going to, I'd potentially suggest gluing up a multi. Make sure you've got even pressure when you're clamping it up. Because obviously, if you've got gaps where you in between your clamps, like big gaps in between your clamps, it will squeeze in bits and it potentially might bow, bow out a bit where you've not got any pressure. And you'll end up with glue lines, which you don't want.
No. But yeah, I think that answers the question.
Yep.
We don't have any more. So, do we have any questions in the chat, Thomas of Raybo or Anthony? Do you have any questions for us?
Please.
Anything.
Please.
Ask us anything.
Please.
Apart from inappropriate questions.
You can ask Matt then.
I'll answer them for an extra £5 per question, directly to my account.
Oh dear. You've been working on the finishing course?
I have been working on the Rattlecan finishing course, yes. I'm on to flat sanding primer.
Yes.
And then I will be
And
done the grain filling, and then I've gone back in and had a look at bits I've missed and gone back over what to do when you miss bits and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, not long until the colour goes on, to be fair. Probably next week.
Ooh.
That'd be exciting.
Very nice.
What's this, Thomas? Have you by chance seen the leaks of Epiphone's newest range of guitars coming out soon? No, I have not seen the leaks.
No.
Insider said they're releasing
I don't
14th.
really pay attention to what Fender and Gibson and Epiphone and Squier release anymore, to be honest.
As as someone who builds guitars, I don't care anymore about other guitars. I'm just like,
I care about old guitars, but
Yeah,
not nothing
you do.
new.
You do.
Can't be bothered with new stuff.
I quite like new stuff, but I'm generally looking at like what my kind of favourite band members are playing, rather than like what the companies are releasing in general. Like Misha Mansour just released his brand new 30-inch baritone Jazzmastery model thing.
Very nice.
That's going to upset a few people because it's like a relic. It's a relict Jackson with 30-inch scale length.
Great.
I think it's quite nice. But I think pretty much everything that Misha plays is very nice. Cool. Once I finish the S build, I want to build an SG. Any things to look out for apart from the dreaded neck joint?
For dreaded neck.
The dreaded neck joint, yes. If you're doing the proper tenon, etc. Make sure that your neck angle is correct for the bridge that you are using.
Yes.
Because once it's glued in, you cannot undo it, and then you'll have to recess the bridge into the body.
That would be a bad.
And that's a bad time. It's not. It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look the way an SG should.
Yeah. Yes, definitely.
Also, what else should you look out for with SG? It depends on what finish. Grain
Drilling
filling?
the hole from the control cavity to the pickup route.
Yes, you should look out for that, shouldn't you,
That
Sam?
is what? Do you remember the Redwood SG? No, it wasn't that actually.
No?
That was the live stream build I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah.
That's Ben's stupid drill bits. Leave me alone.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. But it is quite a tricky hole to drill.
Yes.
From the
Yeah, it's quite
Control
it's a long.
a very long hole.
Yeah, and you can't even do it through like a jack hole on the side, unless you put your jack hole on the side, which is not traditional SG. But you know, as I say, tradition is peer pressure from dead people. But also, if you're finishing it in a like solid colour, you need to look out for like grain filling and etc. like kind of thing.
Yeah.
What else have we got in the chat? Rob Tootill, hello. My Gretsch has arrived safe and sound.
Nice.
Fantastic. Welcome, DGDers. Iridescent paint jobs. Is that a question about how to do iridescent paint jobs or the epiphone of doing iridescent paint jobs?
Who knows, Thomas?
Okay. For those of us working from a shed at home, how would you best deal with the fact that the UK weather is beyond moist most times? Even totally seasoned wood struggles in uninsulated buildings.
Yes.
Yes, the UK is moist. We are an island, and that is why winter sucks and summer sucks and everything is wet all of the time.
Yes. Everything is either too wet or too dry.
Yes.
You can get a dehumidifier in your workshop.
You can.
A lot of people do that to try and keep it to reasonable moisture level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd definitely say like in a shed over winter you're going to struggle. Maybe it's probably an idea to like keep your projects you're working on in the house when you're not in the shed working on them.
Yes.
Maybe.
But you have to remember that wood is going to absorb and get rid of moisture until it is sealed. Like,
Yes.
in any way, shape or form.
But the idea is that it wants to acclimatise to the humidity of an indoor environment.
Yes.
Like your house.
Yeah.
You don't want it to acclimatise to a very wet, moist environment like your shed.
Yes.
And then when you finish your guitar, you bring it inside.
And it dries out and
keep it
cracks.
inside, and yeah, bad things will happen.
But also, we sometimes have, or have had the same problem here with our wood room being too dry, and then we bring stuff out of the wood room into our room to work on it, and then it just moves, and you're like, we need to sort the humidity out in the wood room, and then we go in and change the wood room settings essentially.
Yeah. So yes.
Tom, you have to look out for one thing, Anthony. Make two so you can send me one. Thomas does love SGs.
Thomas does like SGs.
I've been banned from wheeling the bandsaw into the living room. Well.
What?
I'm trying to think of a way you could use your bandsaw in your living room with a lovely extraction system.
Yeah, well, you need a very
an
good
excuse to buy an extraction system.
Yes.
I recently got scammed by a luthier. 5 weeks to put on 2 frets, which was done terribly. Well, we're sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
Just for 2 frets.
Just 2 frets.
Yes.
Promise me the world, then the guitar's neck wasn't even installed the day I picked it up. Oh, well.
That's a bad time.
That is bad. I hate it
when... Sorry.
So I was just going to say, when people do stuff like that, it gives the rest of us a bad rep. And then people don't bring their guitars, and then they try and do it themselves, and that also has problems unless you come to our school and learn how to do it from us.
There is a fretwork course on our school.
There is.
So you can learn how to do fretwork yourself. Because that is useful to know how to do that.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, because we've got fretwork course, we've got setup courses.
Full builds?
Yes, full builds.
Kit build, inlay course?
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I'm trying desperately not to sneeze.
You can go off camera and sneeze if you like.
Just I've suppressed it.
You've suppressed the sneeze. Congratulations. Yep. Well done.
So yeah. Have we got any other news?
I don't know. I mean, to give you an idea, Nicky, he charged you 60 quid for like some fretwork and stuff, and we charged at least 60 for a setup, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the price is a little bit of a red flag there, but any secret news to share? Secret news?
No.
No? I'm not sure if we shared a secret, is it still secret?
No. It's out in the public domain.
Then it's not a secret anymore, Thomas.
No. No, I don't think so. Yeah, you're working on the spray course.
Working on the spray course. The problem with that course is it just is going to take a little bit because drying is a thing.
Nitro does need to dry, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm leaving it in a bit of the warmer room to let it cure faster.
It is a bit warmer in there.
Yes.
Well, all right. Well, we will leave it at that then.
Yes. If there aren't any more questions, yeah, we will let you crack on with your day, and we will crack on with ours. And if you have some questions that we haven't answered, you could
submit them for next week.
Submit them for next week. Yeah, yes. Even if you want to email us, we will just have a copy of the emails here, and then we will just answer them on the stream. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, think of some questions, and we will see you next week. Yeah. What are you going to? I'm just reading the comments. I said I was willing to pay more, that's the thing. It's like he just didn't want to work on my guitar and wanted me to screw off while he had my guitar for over a month. Yes, we're sorry to hear about that. That sounds rubbish. Indeed. Yes. I'll go back to blasting some Sleep Token. You do that, Thomas. Do that, Thomas, for sure. All right. We'll see you. We will see you next week. Have a great week. Well, see you tomorrow on the DGD stream. Yes. Okay. Ta-ta, farewell. Bye.